Hey everybody, hope everyone's having a good night tonight. This is Phyrexian Walker with Praetor Gaming, and this is Thursday Night 3DH, our budget Magic the Gathering online format where all the decks are just 3 ticks, and we've got some beautiful, wonderful commanders here tonight. As you can see, we've got Narset, Animar, Hesperia, and Silas Wren / Rebecca. Even though Dez doesn't know how to spell either of those two commanders' names, he is playing them. So we're back to just regular 3DH, just picking our commanders, pulling our punches, and we'll see how it goes tonight. Hope you guys enjoy it. We're gonna get hands and things. Hopefully, be back in just a teeny little witty bit. We have the hands and the things, and here we are. Dez jumped the gun on us and played his land already, but Dez, what are you playing tonight with that island?
I am playing the commanders Silas Wren and Rebecca. So Rebecca gives my artifacts protection from converted mana costs equal to the number of the converted mana cost of artifacts I have. So if I have a 2 artifact, all my artifacts have protection from mana cost 2, and so on and so forth. And Silas Wren gives me blue and black and also is an artifact, and says whenever I can cast an artifact if he deals combat damage. So the whole thing is artifacts.
Well, I decided to be a truly awful person this week, and I am playing Narset and Light Master, and we're playing 3DH, so there's no extra turns, and I could have still played extra turns in 3DH, don't get me wrong. I just didn't play extra turns. There's no mass land destruction. It's just Narset. I will say, the one thing I will tell you is that the only actual creature in the deck is Narset herself. There are no other creatures. What you got for us over there, round table?
I have Animar Shenanigans.
Animar Shenanigans.
Describe it. Yep, I put the Animorphs away and I tried some Animar Shenanigans.
Concern.
Hi, X2. What are you playing?
Hesperia is a commander that costs 2 generic, 2 white, 2 blue, and basically when he or she hits the board, if you attack me, I get cards. So it's the game. The deck is built around about surviving till late game, then controlling and winning the late game through big creatures. I'd almost like control mid-range-ish. Mild a little bit of you can't attack me unless you pay this or that, but it's not stacks. Not remotely. I've been beaten too many times.
So basically, you're just trying to keep people from hitting you in the face, but you don't care if they do things. Just don't hit me in the face.
Please hit each other in the face.
I think that's fair. That's the kind of stacksy kind of play we can get down with here. The kind that Old Eighth has played last week, where I'm going to make sure you guys just don't play the game. That can be kind of rough at times.
The biggest one is Arbiter. It's Silent Arbiter. It's a Force CMC artifact, which says you can only block with 1 creature and only attack with 1 creature. But since my goal is to get the late game and it's an artifact and a creature and you can blow it up, I don't see any issue.
I want to be very honest right here. I don't know what I can actually do about Animar, but I don't know if there's any very good answers for Animar in my deck, given the protection from white part.
That was my hope. I mean, you do all 3 also have blue. Like everybody has blue here, so there's things that can be done. It's just,
Oh, there are things, and I've got red too. I mean, I've got there are things that can be done. I'm just not sure what those things might be. Oof. Saddest isolated chapel. There he is, Silas Wren. X2 already on that life gain plan. 43.
Commander damage is a thing. One player is playing Narset, and the other player is playing freaking Animar. So I don't think me getting life is a huge threat yet.
I think it's a huge threat. personally.
I don't have Reservoir in Aether Reservoir in here.
Aether
It's not a
Flux
threat.
Reservoir. You don't have Fishbowl. I still think he's a huge threat. Someone kill him first.
For new people who are listening, me and Phyrexian are mild enemies because he's Phyrexian and he's a filthy
Mild.
control player and I'm a filthy Johnny Timmy.
Mild enemies. Wow.
Look, I'm not first on your list and you're not first on mine. Let's be honest here.
I don't know. I don't have much of a list anymore. Pretty much you guys that I play with, and then a bunch of randos on MTGO, and I'm not wasting time putting any of them on my list. So it's pretty much the
You're
people
not
at 3DH
worth
tier.
for me to hate.
Ugh. Animar is here. Everyone be afraid.
Yay.
Well, I guess someone could kill it, maybe.
We send a message with the pretty bird.
Oh, he sent a message to X2. X2, he just sent you a message. What are you gonna do about that?
I wanted it to come at you, but he's been gaining life, so I feel like, you know.
You wear as a 0-1, right?
Oh, he knows. Sending a
But
message.
does he know that you know
It's
that
a
he knows?
message, not an assault.
He has to attack you before your commander comes down and you draw a card for him attacking you. It's an Ojutai monument. That thing becomes like a dragon. Small dragon, but still a dragon.
Well-
Almost Drake-like, honestly. Just a 4.
Hey, not everyone's mana rock can hit you in the face.
That's true. Not everyone's mana rock can. I don't think any of my mana rocks can hit anyone in the face. They're mostly Sigonets and Talismans. And that Wayfarer's Bauble. Susie says, that gives me a goal in life. Kill someone with a 0-1. I've done it before. I've pumped a 0-1 to the point a creature with 0 power to the point it killed somebody. Oh, send in a
One
message.
of my Rograk deck that I have that people will get to see tomorrow on the paper stream.
Well,
The Medina mail shows up. Otherwise, I'll have to pronounce some proxies for a couple of the cards.
feel like, but I'm gonna try it. Kind of figured, but eventually you might want to consider the fact. I felt like that was going to happen, but I also know I can recast her next. Not overly over.
Threat assessment is always fun. What guys at the table, just based on what you see so far, who are you afraid of most or least?
Me?
Yes.
And
Well,
Mark.
all three of you. I do think Animar is number one. After you got counterspelled, I think that you're not in a great place. You will be in 3 turns, but not now. And I don't know how much combo artifact goodness
Well,
he
Dez
has
also
over
missed a
there.
land drop.
I did.
Yeah.
So I don't think Dez is even on the radar. Dez is somewhere behind me. I've ramped better. Your board's better. What else for ramp? Now 100% round table players. He has as much mana as I do. Actually has his command. It's just getting bigger and bigger. Tutor for land.
Nah, not a land.
Prevent tutor for a board wipe.
If it's a board wipe, blink twice.
Every time I play one of these 3-color commanders, it makes me sad because I used to own all of the first 2 years worth of commander decks. I didn't sell them, and they are gone. It's one of those quirks of moving. I don't know what happened to them or where they went. I still have all the oversized cards, but nothing for like none of the actual rares out of the decks. And every once in a while, when I go through my bulk box, I find the common.
But you can't find the commander. That's a Heliod. Sun God.
I'm hoping that not Roundtable, Des, whoever has a board wipe. So I said, I still want to play something, but if they have a wipe, don't want to play creatures because those are the first to go. So here we go.
Play Rebek.
Oh no, his artifacts have protection from 2 and 3.
Which
It's
is
pretty
why
good.
Which is why you just play stuff that doesn't target points to brain.
Alright, well, let's play her again. If anything happens to her this time, it's going to be a long, long time till I play her again. A very, very long. Well, I don't know that. I don't know when I'll answer. But
Oh no.
yeah.
Shenanigans.
Des, Phyrexian, you agree that Roundtable is the arch enemy of this game and must be destroyed at any cost. Agreed?
I mean, any cost? I don't know about
It's
any
a given.
cost, but I mean, with
Look,
basically
all I
with
want to do
Des
is set a
putting
world
me a
record
turn
for casting the
behind.
most wood elves. Is that such a bad thing?
Depends on what you do with that.
I mean, with Des putting me a turn cycle behind, it is rough.
I used it to cast a 1-mana Mole Drifter. On the upside, Authority the Council consoles is making it really easy to make my choice between haste and +1/+1 counter.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I'm glad to make your life easier for you while you're not hitting me in the face just yet.
He's still
Oh,
hitting
he's
me in the
hitting
face.
me right.
I knew that was going to happen, but don't worry. I have plans. Plans-driven plans.
If he board wipes, I'm just out of this game.
Kind of in the same boat.
Plans within plans.
No, that's not bad.
Make it harder for people to attack you. Is what you said the deck would do.
And yes, the white-blue deck is tapping all to symbolize I don't have counter spells and auto pass are partially broken, so this makes auto pass actually work. So. Can I save you guys? No. Can I protect myself for a little bit? Yes.
Oh. Gotta have an answer. Destroyers from it. Not an answer to Animar.
My bird.
Well, I
Good
guess
card, fair.
once it's untapped, it is because it can just block Animar. Has protection from it, right? Ashnods. Oh, now it's an artifact. I like that. Neat. Gonna attack him.
Phyrexian, I'm just
4/5.
gonna poke you for 2.
No, attack him with that 4/5.
Just a little poke, a little love tap.
Attack the. See, this
Just
is
come
why I
every
say,
damage, don't
like,
trust him.
we declare
It's
him as
only
arch
2.
enemy, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna hit you anyway." Like, he's the arch enemy. Let's get him. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna hit you for 2 commander damage. Could have attacked him. And if he blocked with that.
Protection from 1, 2,
Phyrexian
3,
Metal
and
One.
4.
Yes. I just want to be able to block that thing.
Block what thing? Me.
I don't think anything fair ever comes from that enchantment.
What do you mean nothing fair comes from that enchantment? Just lets me flicker. I need to. Ooh.
He's
ah,
playing Narset. Fair was never a consideration.
ah. I like those cards I just saw.
Though so far it's not horrible.
Don't actually know what I can do about it. I was hoping to hit something better to. Draw a card.
And he's off to the races, folks.
Off to the races.
This is why you never ever turn your back on a Phyrexian, especially Phyrexian Walker 03.
Off to the races, you say. Ascendancy, sure, why not? Probably. I don't know what you're referring to when you say off to the races. I haven't gone racing yet. I might yet, but I haven't yet, I promise. I have every intention of trying now. Yep, no, that works. It still works. Given what I drew, I have every intention of trying. See where these races go. I intend to race right at Roundtable's face. You should be pleased with this.
Do you guys perchance have graveyard removal in hand? Because that has retrace, which he can play again as long as he has lands and mana.
As long as I have lands
in
and
hand
mana
and
in hand, yes, that is correct. I do not have mana though right
Probably
now.
best hope he runs out of mana.
I mean, I'm out of mana right now. To be honest.
He has to pay 5 again, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He's supposed to pay the mana cost.
every spell he casts untaps both his signets. So if he starts getting more mana rocks
doesn't
off
untap
of
my
his
signets.
Narset triggers, he can get to the mana
What do you mean
to do it
untap
infinitely.
signets? Nothing untaps on my signets. Disguise Ascendancy doesn't do that.
So we hope for a big whiff with Narset, which is extremely unlikely.
I mean, I don't know. Big whiff. This has to be a little whiff. And I'm all done with what I'm doing.
Remember, folks, never play a very strong deck, or Phyrexian will feel threatened and hit you in the face.
I mean, it's only 10 commander damage. And he's got a blocker. See, look.
I guess that's not the worst.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Expect Banishing Light on Animar unless there's something higher threat that I'm not seeing.
It has mono, it has pro white.
Oh crap!
Yeah, I can't
The only thing
try
that can be hit is your board thing else on Roundtable's board.
Heliod maybe, but it's not really important. Dreamstalker? I'll just know River of the Wild is probably the biggest.
Kind of sad that I don't need that right now, but I don't think I need it right now.
You guys do know that Jeskai Ascendancy doesn't untap like non-creature spell, like artifacts, just creatures.
That is correct. It's not untap.
I was definitely thinking of a different effect.
So untap my servo token right now and give me an
I was like,
animal
wait a
blocker.
second, that doesn't make sense. But it is good making little servo tokens and then untapping it with authority out.
Yeah, sure.
Also, is Phyrexian still talking? He's
No,
muted.
he's muted. I messaged him. I assume it's intentional unless he says otherwise. Expect a apologetic Phyrexian if it is, or if not, real life happens.
Oh, have I not been talking this whole time?
This entire time
No.
you've been muted. I messaged.
I did
you
have to
just
mute
in case.
myself for a little bit because my wife came in the room and was talking to me, but I guess I forgot to unmute. That's embarrassing.
I did my due diligence. I messaged you.
Oh, well, I didn't pay attention to that either.
It's okay. We were all just getting scared over something that wasn't happening yet.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't. I was saying I can't do anything. I am out of mana. I don't have any ways to do any nonsense. Like, there aren't a lot of nonsense ways. It's just I want to attack and hit people, but eventually I run out of ways to even do that. Banishing Light. I don't know, like, Animar's... If I could target Animar, it would be good to target Animar. It's almost like Rhythm of the Wild's not a bad target, and Heliod's not a bad target.
River of the Wild. If he has ways to balance it, Dreamstalker could be scary.
No, he probably does. Like, he probably has multiple balance creatures. I'm just gonna hit this for now. I'm guessing if he said he's playing Animar Shenanigans, he's probably playing several bounce. But as long as if you're playing freaking Celestial, I'm gonna be
Like Heliod
that
can
one.
be
What is it? The ancient ancestral statue or whatever, where it's just infinite Animar.
It's in here.
That's
I just have to have something to do with it.
annoying.
okay.
I guess I have a blocker for Animar now because I've got a servo. I don't know what I'd do about anything else, but I guess I play land for turn, and then I don't have to discard. Yep.
Like, okay, in some decks, Heliod, God of Sun, can be scary. In this one, it's there for the vigilance, and
Yeah, I kind of figured it was there for vigilance, and I mean, it's not incidental that it'll make you some tokens for blockers, but
like Windborn Muse is very much the spirit of this deck. You can attack me, and I can draw cards, but I'm going to make it difficult until I can get to a board state that is beneficial to me.
that's fair.
And it's good that you and Roundtable are going off, because so I just sit here and scheme and hope I have a chance.
Well, Roundtable definitely went off, and I don't know. He's got a lot of mana and 3 cards in hand, so let's see what he does with it. I have a lot of mana and 7 cards in hand, but I don't have enough mana for the cards in my hand.
Phyrexian textbook tactic number 73. Make people think it's hope before then you get lucky and then you just crush them.
I mean, I could get lucky. Like, ooh, mana reflection. Jeez. Speaking of lucky.
You let him have mana reflection, but I wasn't allowed to have mana reflection when I played my deck or anything that had a doubling thing to it. You always.
Well, I mean, don't worry. If I can kill his mana reflection, I will do that. I've got plenty of things in here that'll do the trick, I think. Nonsense like banishing light and stuff. If you can't tell, I've got some nice non-creature enchantment sub themes going on here.
So a cool thing about this in paper is that like I have this at like a 3D, not 3DH, but like a CDH level. So I have like all the quick mana, and like 0 makes them protection.
Oh,
have protection from like tokens too.
That Animar still only has eyes for you, sir.
Well, when you have how much?
9 commander damage.
Going up to 15.
It'll be 15.
So he's dead. He's dead next turn to Animar if he doesn't find an answer.
Unless he has some weird.
Or if I don't kill Animar.
Ooh, you won't kill him. Wolf has a. Wait,
out of
he has an
curiosity,
Aether Eye somewhere.
Roundtable, why do you think I'm a threat? Like, you probably have a good reason to be, but I want you to verbalize it.
You have 9 commander.
I think it's more that he's eliminating you first because he targeted you first.
Yeah, it's commander damage based. It's also worth noting that
I just jump block with the servo.
Attack the artifact player safely, but as mentioned, Phyrexian has a servo, so I have ways around the servo and giving myself a turn or two to hopefully draw those. My hand is not cooperating with the rest of my deck.
Uh-oh. It helps when you play Narset and then hit Whirlwind of Thought and Jeskai Ascendancy off it in the first turn. Gives you a nice full hand to look at. Otherwise, I wasn't going places. Like I actually said when I hit those 2 cards, I'm like, I like love this first hit off Narset because it gives me everywhere to go. Just draw and loot and see bunches of cards. Now, X2, I might can handle your Roundtable problem and keep you alive.
Yes.
I mean, I might can. It just depends on what I hit.
That's fair. Roundtable. I have a card in hand that makes artifacts and enchantment spells cost more. Will you not attack me in 2 turns if I play it and keep that on the board? Because that will help you with your Dez problem, which honestly
What is the Dez problem?
If anything, Dez has 3 lands.
I could just. I have 3 lands. Also, I'm not going to be attacking anytime soon. These things have.
You have protection from 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4.
so I can block Animar.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you can block. You couldn't block Animar this turn, but you can block Animar this turn.
Look, you just said that in paper. You have that as competitive DH as well. So while your deck has not gone off, your deck very likely has combos in it that would likely be a threat to Roundtable if given turns.
I don't have Mana Vault and stuff like that in here. Did you not hear the?
Oh, of course not. Not the CDH stuff, but there still might be combos in there.
Well,
Do you have combos in that deck? Yes, no.
I mean,
everyone has combos in their deck.
So yes, you should be afraid of him, Roundtable.
I should not be afraid of anybody.
With 4 mana on the board, yeah, you should be afraid because all artifacts are 4 mana.
I can honestly say that the Aura of Silence will not affect my plays at all, so you can have fun with it.
I think the Aura of Silence hurts 2 players and doesn't hurt Roundtable, I think is what it...
Honestly, no. I'm going to leave you... okay, kill me, Phyrexian. I mean, not Phyrexian, Roundtable. I have too many arch enemies now. Too many people want to kill me.
I'm mean, I'm not saying I want to kill you if you play Art of Silence. I'm just saying that if you played Art of Silence, it definitely hurts Dez because he's stuck on 4, and it hurts me because a lot of my things are artifacts or enchantments, and I think
even if it's free, folks. If
so I mean, it wouldn't have been a bad play to play it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you don't slow down Roundtable at all, and slow down the other 2 people.
Yeah, that's how you make all 3.
And Roundtable is the one.
Help Roundtable.
And Roundtable is the one who is literally can kill you next turn. So you'd help the person who can kill you next turn for a turn until he kills you, and keep the other 2 people slowed down.
I noticed that's not the play I did. You did. You convinced me. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I was just saying, it's like, okay. It would have been an interesting play. I don't know how it would have turned out for you. Maybe Roundtable wouldn't have killed you. It's flying. Oh, he's getting in there. Are you? No, that's a Mole Drifter, right?
Mole Drifter is flying.
Oh, bullshit. I'll take that back. I'll take that back.
You're gonna let him hit you
I'm
for
sorry,
2?
This is a family-friendly channel. I'm now banned. Goodbye.
No, you aren't banned. That was kind of funny. It's like, oh no, wait. Mole Drifter has other text other than draw 2 cards? I agree.
Hey, Roundtable, now you can attack Wolf without having to pay mana for it.
That was definitely one of those paper take backsy misclicks.
Yes, this is oh, hey, you know, yes. No, you don't get my Swinburne Muse is still on the board of my heart, okay? It's still on the board, right?
5
Susie
mana.
Q said at some point she said someone has to win the game, and he's just being a bully hitting the weakest. All right, 5 whole manias and a
4 manias.
and a plus. Well, Vladimir, right?
Yeah, but I can do this.
Oh, agent.
He is 0.1 ticket. I need a mana rock. Can I have a mana rock?
Oh, he's going for it. He's going for rock. Get it?
Oh, I look. I don't have to reveal.
Yeah, you just look.
I didn't get a mana rock, but I got something that searches mana, but later.
Well,
yeah, sure. That it's like a mana rock that takes 2 turns.
is it Wayfarer's Bauble?
Oh shit! Oh, sorry.
Wow.
I can cast it. Everyone's just dropping the big bombs today.
It's a burnished heart. Heart is burnished. Now my total best draw here is a 1 mana blue instant. If I draw that, that's the best thing.
I like Ashnod's Transmigrant. That's what I Vampiric tutored for.
Oh.
So I can make Rebic an artifact.
Fair.
Now, is this going to be the play of the game, or is Roundtable going to kill me next turn? Oh, you can only find out here on Praetor Magic, folks.
I'm gonna try to do something.
I feel suspiciously dead.
Suspiciously dead? Why do you feel suspiciously? Oh. Yes, we will. We'll. Or that one. Boop. Have some. Ooh. I have the intention of having so much funds, actually. Oh, God.
For those who aren't following it out, he made 1 enchantment copy into a mana doubler to make the next enchantment copy into a mana doubler. So chances are that mana will be the least of Phyrexian's worries right now. It's most likely he needs to draw to the right cards.
Definitely the least of my worries now. I'm gonna.
So now it's a question of, can he draw into the
It's already
answers
casting
around the
most
table?
of his spells anyway, for free.
Huh? I can already cast spells for free, but now I can also cast more spells. Don't you see the beauty of casting more spells?
More specifically, now you can. Oh yeah, I'm super dead.
Got the unblockables now.
Well, those who missed it, he has Wave of Aggression in Graveyard. He can pay 3 generic in a 2 white or red and discard a land, and he can play from his graveyard. And unlike later abilities, this one does not exile it. So he can do this over and over again for not infinite combat phases, but
I'm gonna get quite a few combat phases right here. Yeah, quite a few. Just a couple. I don't even know if I need this 1 extra red mana that's just hanging around. I don't even, like, I hate to waste it, but I don't think I want to cast anything else in my hand right now. So, okay. Hey, round table. Catch. Right.
And so our intrepid hero Animar crumbles to a stick.
Yeah, we'll put that on top. I like that. That's a good card. Ooh, I like that too. 2 good cards. The other ones are lands. Hi.
for the record, I like your deck and I would play it for Phyrexian. It sounds like my style of just the right power level for our group.
Oh, if I was thinking about playing it 1 week, but because I've had this deck made for about three weeks, I think, but because I kind of make my decks ahead of time and then just decide which one I'm gonna play for stream. But Grey Cloud announced that he was playing a sacrifice deck, and this deck does just fold hard to sacrifice unless I have Saheeli or one of the other token generators in play before I play Narset, because Narset's never on the field, and if Narset's not on the field, I don't think. On discard card, yes, we would. Discard this card. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Oh no.
I told you not to worry about it too much, okay?
But I just saw what you have on the Exiles then. Open the vaults, return all artifact and enchantment cards from all graveyards to the battlefield under their owner's control. He just put Eldrazi Inscription, which is 8 generic enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets 10 plus has a trample and annihilator 2. And if he can put on Narset, that's +10/+10 commander damage with annihilator 2.
We'll toss this land card. I don't know where I got that. I'm gonna toss it.
Turn 7? Yeah, this is about as early as you want to win in a 3DH game. So, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe I can pull off winning. Oh, well, nah.
You can kill.
Well, we know I'm getting good. So,
let's pitch. I don't even think I need another one, so we're just that.
Roundtable, you did a good job. You made me have to choose between you and Phyrexian, and you made Phyrexian the lesser of 2 evils. Congratulations.
Wow. I'm gonna cast this since I got the mana. Since I got the extra mana hanging around, I might as well cast it. Just more unblockable. More unblockable. More unblockable. I'm gonna keep on making these. Is that okay with everybody? Got a board full of servos, and some of them are quite large. Sure, we'll draw a card. That. Open the vaults. Everybody gets their artifacts and enchantments back. Everybody gets them. Look, you've got a Phyrexian Metamorph. It can become anything you need it to be.
So many choices, and none of them can do anything about Narset that's going to kill me on your second attack. So I'll just copy this Asperia. That way I draw a card.
You draw a card when I swing in.
You're welcome.
Yes. Where I could copy my own Mole Drifter and just straight up draw the 2 to begin with. But
won't it
where's
tap
the fun
because
in
of
that?
authority? Oh, yeah.
It absolutely
Oh, yeah.
will.
Narset's just a little big.
$42, $41, Annihilator 2, Commander, Double Strike, Lifelink, Trample, can't be blocked, Vigilance. Okay, $50, $49. The game's still calculating.
Yeah, it took it a while to catch up. I don't actually. I can use the mana to make it even bigger. And I guess we'll cast an Exoria Signet just because I don't want to waste the 2 mana. Now it's a 63-62.
It's only rumored, but we may be going back to New Phyrexia so we can deal with Phyrexian Walker once and for all, but not tonight.
Ooh. Sure, why not? I'll draw. Discard a card. I guess I'll discard this land. Got a few of those lands. I don't need many of them. Alright. So should get another attack step here, right? Yeah. And thanks for the mana reflections roundtable, because without them, this would not have been possible. You get to draw a card and then die.
Oh man, roundtable. If you have like Aetherize or something, this would be so clutch.
Wouldn't that be nice?
If he had Aetherize, he probably would have used it the first time. You know what? Sure, we'll put that on top. Why not? Make Narset even bigger. He actually doesn't have flying yet, so it'll be for flying. Oh, that's a Savage Beating.
So, do you guys have time for a second game after this one, after Phyrexian has torn off our faces?
I've got time for a second game.
I do.
Oh, it can only be played during combat. Okay. Play that during combat to kill the last person. Who wants to be second to die?
Dez, I think he can do 2 combats. Do you just want to concede and save us some time?
Oh, I can definitely do 2 combats. I can definitely Waves of Aggression twice with my current.
I just don't want to leave.
I also
behind
can Waves of
Dry Bum.
Aggression
I ha-
and then Savage Beating in combat.
How much does your mountain tap for? Is that the only thing you have untapped?
I have a Mountain, 2 Plains,
Oh,
a
yeah.
Mind Stone, and a Azorius
Oh yeah,
Signet.
Mana Reflection is gone. Can you still cast it without
Mana Reflection is not gone. I made copies of it. They're both here.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't copy just as long as they're here. It's just it enters as a copy on effect.
Okay. So yeah, I'm done. Yep, you're done.
Okay, yeah.
GG.
I probably would have killed X2 first so he could draw his card, then killed Dez last. Ugh, Mana Reflection, dude. Mana Reflection. Benvala, Shield of Skill 8, Safara, and Watcher of Spheres. Flyers, the Flyers.
Well, this deck's not bad, but it's just you top decked like a champion, and the Mana Reflection enabled you. Like you warned me against playing Mana Reflection, symmetrical Mana Reflections.
Yeah.
It wasn't a symmetrical Mana Reflection, and you still copied it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm running a few things to copy enchantments because I want to copy some of my super sweet enchantments. But when he played that super sweet enchantment, I'm like, let's do that instead.